G'day and welcome to the Pretend Mechanic. So I've been working on my little Mercedes Benz 300 CE, and today I'm going to try and deal with a misfire. And it's also got a weird surge at idle, so we'll see if we can fix that out. I think I know what one of them might be. The other one, I have no freaking clue, so we'll work it out. All right, let's hop into it. First up, I've just done a quick check underneath and I have found a problem with a spark plug lead. This one here is quite clearly broke. It's also got some big holes in this rubber boot, so when the car is running you can actually hear it going. So I'm guessing that thing is buggered. So I do have a different one. It's not the right one. I do have a different one I've put on there. Let's try and sort that out. Some of the misfire went away, it's still there, so I'm going to assume that all the plugs, all the leads are all buggered. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the distributor cap and check inside there and check the rotor button. There may be something I have to order in for this car as well. The lead set for this thing, these are special leads for a special car, of course. 6 of these, about 200 bucks. But you know, if she needs it, she needs it. So there's a couple of other things worth checking on these cars. Here's your little ECUs. I hope it's not this, but under this cover next to the ECU, this is an OVP relay or an over voltage protection relay. Sometimes these fuses in here can go bad. There's two 10 amp fuses in the top under this little cover. I've replaced them both. They were both good, but I've replaced them anyway. So I don't think it's that. There's a little relay here. I think this one's the fuel pump relay. So I've ripped that out, cleaned all the contacts. I don't think it's that. So I'm back to thinking it's a vacuum leak or temperature sensor. Perhaps one of these is a temperature sensor, I'm not sure which one. I don't know. Or a faulty O2 sensor, which is down the exhaust. I think I can unplug that from under the driver's side. So I might go do that. I'm pretty sure if we just go under the mat, there should be a plastic doodah. Another mat. Oh dear. What have we got there? Got a bit of steel. Who knows? Looks like she got a bit wet in here at one point. Anyway, just had water sitting in it is my guess, looking at that. Okay, we're not here to look at that. We're here to find out where this bloody O2 sensor plugs in. I'm gonna guess it's that one. I'm gonna guess it's that one. 2 white wires, that's him. So I'm gonna unplug these and see if it makes any difference. Otherwise I'll take it out from underneath if I can get under there and clean it. Maybe it's just really, really bad. Runs super smooth when it's cold. It only starts carrying on when it warms up. So at the moment, it's still running cold. Makes me wonder if she's running too lean when she's warm. I'm not sure yet. Alright, let her warm up. Well, that's interesting. It just stalled. No idea. And there's a weird clicking noise. Where's that coming from? There it is again. What is that? It's coming from in here. Getting closer. It's gone away now. Clicking noise is coming from this. This is the idle air control valve. So we're going to rip this off and we're going to give it a clean. Something, maybe it's got a bit of grit in it. when the car's turn, when it stalls, you can hear it going click, 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 click. So we'll do that. Oh, there's a nice little bit of homemade work down there. It's obviously leaked at some stage. I don't know. It's only on the fuel. Can't be that important. All right, let's have a look at that and see. We'll have a look at it, and then we'll check for some vacuum leaks, I guess. All right. I don't have a socket, so I'm going to do this a dodgy way and rip that out with a spanner. And then we'll have a look. Righty-o-dokey, here we have it. Looks like it's got a little bit of corrosion in the terminals. Not too bad now. I'll give it a clean. I guess that opens and closes. You guys probably know more about this sort of stuff than I do. If you happen to know a bit about these cars and parts like this, and maybe what else I can be looking at, just put it down in the bottom in the comments. Help a bloke out. I'd really like to get this thing running really nice. I want to make sure I get her up and running. Oh, that's pretty rotten. It's only plastic. Yeah, I want to make sure I get it running nice so that I can use it for a few days. Drive around. It's actually quite a nice car to drive when it's run properly. Alrighty, let's give this big thing a clean and see if it makes a difference. Please don't be broken. It looks very expensive. Well, well, look at that. All of that's come out of there. All that black gunk. A couple of little pieces of silver bits too. Hopefully, it'll have made a difference. Well, she's idling quite nicely. May have fixed that surging problem. Find out in just a second. Just check all the linkages. There's a little switch on here. It's an idle switch, so I want to make sure that the linkages are connecting that. Done the fuses. And just about at the end of what I know how to do. Looking at next up is I'm going to replace all of these leads and all the plugs. So they look fairly new, but still, I'm going to do it anyway. And probably replace the water temperature sender, whichever one that is. And I've disconnected that O2 sensor back there. If she keeps running like this, I might even call it that. Well, she's running pretty good now. We adjusted in here like a mixture screw. So we adjusted that a little bit. It's got rid of pretty much all of the misfire. This thing's working good now. We've got a beautiful idle. I do believe that fan hub is cactus. You're relying on the big old AC fan to keep it cool. You can hear it running at the moment. So I'd say we're up for a new viscous hub. Apart from that, pretty happy. I'll take it for a bit of a drive. The only thing I have to be careful of is, I don't know if you can see this, but this windscreen is too cracked. Yeah, it should be right. Yeah, you can see them all there. Crack. Well, she is running a treat. Ignore the red light over there, that's just low brake fluid. I don't know what this 46 degree bit means. If anybody knows what that might mean, I don't know, is that stress level? I don't know. If you know what it is, let me know. But she's running really super smooth. No more hunting for idle. You know what really sucks is when you record like a 5-minute video and then realise you didn't push record. Because the bloke's a bit stupid really and didn't do that. Anyway, as I was saying before, we're going to put a new windscreen in this thing and put a set of plugs and leads in it. I reckon that'll just get her just Mickey Mouse. And then might think about putting her on eBay or something like that. Trying to sell her on Facebook. See how we go. I really like the car, and if I don't end up selling it too fast, I think I'll just keep chipping away and fixing up the interior. Go to a Wreckers this week and I'll get a new viscous hub for it, or a second-hand viscous hub off another Merc. That'll help with that. I'd like to get the aircon checked out. These things have what's called a duo valve on them, which control sort of all that heat and temperature. I do believe that they are prone to going bad, so possibly that's all that's wrong with this one. It just needs another duo valve in it. You can rebuild them, I believe. I'm not sure. I might just get one from the Wreckers again from my working one and just slip that right on in under the bonnet. And then, yeah, good. I'm actually pretty happy with this car, actually, to be honest. It's nice to drive. It does pull a little bit to the left. I could say it needs a good old wheel on it. But if you know anyone who might like to buy a Mercedes Benz Coupe, just like this one, put them in touch with me. I'll chuck my email in the description below. Maybe we can do a deal. I want a V8 Merc. Hint, hint. Maybe someone out there's got an older V8 Merc that needs a bit of work and would like to trade me. Let me know. Alright guys, if you haven't already done it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down the bottom there. That'd be great, because I'm going to keep fixing on this old girl, and when she's done I'm going to buy something else and then fix on that one as well. I've already got my eye on another project. One at a time though. I don't think my in-laws are like 15 billion cars cluttering up their little driveway. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Catch ya.